Hey everybody, welcome to Stag Shows. This is Bob.
Hey. Yes, this is Miles waiting for the gong to end. Yes.
Okay. You don't have to wait for it to end. You can talk over it. It's no big deal.
I'm not going to go. That's rude.
I'm not going to talk all over it.
That's rude.
No. That's rude. As if that has stopped you at any point in time in your life.
Manners first.
Yeah.
Manners first.
Yeah, I think you were little Mr. Manners back in grammar school. True.
I was very polite.
I was very polite to people, especially my caretakers.
Like caretaker. I had caretakers.
You had your aides. I don't know what you call them.
We were very rich, yes.
Yes. My aides for school, make sure that I got everything taken care of.
My butler nanny would take me to school.
Yes. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'm sure I had butlers and maids where I lived.
Okay.
Yeah.
So welcome everybody to the show. Thank you for being here.
Yep.
Thank you for being here, Miles. I'm impressed with your ability to tell time, especially in the digital age. So now it's easier for you.
This is like a 25-year favor, basically.
25-year favor. How much have you pawned off on this show to get what you wanted? I mean, honestly,
this show has allowed me to do some questionable things, I suppose, and
possibly you went to strip clubs as a result of this.
Yeah.
In order to, and said, "Oh, I'm only doing it because Bob is telling me we need more material."
Yeah,
and he suggested the strip club.
He made me do it.
Yeah, I think this new Soap Girls saga is all some kind of ruse that you're pulling and saying that I'm encouraging you to do this.
No. That's Jeff Ray. He's got me.
Oh, it's true. It's Jeff Ray. That's true.
Yeah.
Good old Jeff Ray.
My one friend.
I was just saying before we started that you had written into the Soap Girls on their Facebook or something about how you're looking forward to seeing them in the Quad Cities or whatever the hell it is. Joliet. Where are you going? Where are you going to go see them?
I think it's Joliet. I think
Joliet. You and Jeff Ray are going?
No, maybe. I don't know if Jeff's up to it. I don't know.
I don't know how either one of you guys could make it there, to be honest. But
yeah, well, we'll take our hover rounds and get in there.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, you guys are gonna. Just a minute. I'm gonna get my trusses. There was an old Saturday Night Live bit with Dan Aykroyd called Fred Garvin, Male Prostitute, and he had all these trusses. Help me with my truss. Anyway,
I don't remember that. Sorry,
you don't remember that?
No,
look it up. Dan Aykroyd. Fred Garvin, I think, was his character name. So.
I don't recall it.
I don't recall.
I don't remember.
I don't recall.
No,
so, but anyway, thanks for being here. So this is we're doing some live stuff just to try it out. So this is all happening live, but it seems to be working. We're working on getting Miles. Something other than a woman kissing him on the slimy cheek to be an avatar. If you're looking at this,
what it's
on video,
only
this poor woman probably. Hopefully, she's got on some chapstick or some kind of protection. She got so close to him. She's like, be like, I don't know, kissing a pig's ass or something. I don't know what.
A pig's ass. Come on.
You ever see a pig's ass? There's not. They don't have big cheeks.
What?
You got much bigger cheeks than a pig's ass. That's for sure.
No, I'm just saying. A young singer wants to, give me a little kiss on the cheek. I guess it's okay.
Oh my gosh. So I went to the Chick-fil-A recently.
Chick-fil-A?
The Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I've never been.
You've never been? Seriously?
No. I think we've talked about this before. No, I've never been to one.
Oh, I guess they don't have one up by you, do they?
I think you have to travel. I don't know. Yeah, they're around, but I think you have to.
You're not as close to the Mason-Dixon line as I am.
Yeah.
They are above the Mason-Dixon line now, but it used to be that they weren't. So
kind of like Sonic.
If anybody knows what the Mason-Dixon line is these days, but
I don't know if you're allowed to talk about.
You know what it is, and I know, but other people might.
Yeah.
So I was in the drive-thru. I was picking up some food, I think, for me and my son one evening here recently, and they're always busy, very busy place. I know you haven't got a chance to go to one, but very good, very tasty, and always busy. And so I'm waiting in the drive-thru line, put, wait. And then I get up, and then now they have it to where, because they're so busy, they literally have like sometimes 4 people taking orders in 2 rows of cars.
Okay.
I know you can't imagine this from where you're from, but
well, smart ass, I have. Okay, wait, smart ass. I saw it happen to Portillo's, so you can suck the big one.
Oh yeah, Portillo's. Yeah. Love the Portillo's. That's a northern thing, Chicago.
Yeah, you don't know about that because you're so stupid.
No, I've been to Portillo's. I've been
there.
I've been to get a cake shake.
Their sausage sandwich.
Yeah. So I'm in the drive-thru. I'm gonna get my Chick-fil-A, and so I pull up, and there's all these young people, young guys and gals working there and everything. And so I pull up to this young whippersnapper, he's real nice, and he's like, well, hey, can I take your order and so forth? And I'm like, yeah. And I tell him my order. He's actually training a nice young lady. So it's like, if you can imagine, it would be a young Tim Matheson, very young, like 20-year-old, 18-year-old Tim Matheson. Mm-hmm. And he's training like
Heather Locklear. Say
no. I'm trying to think of. It'd be like he was training Joe from Facts of Life, right?
Nev Campbell.
No, well, maybe a little Nev Campbellish, sure.
Kristen Stewart.
No, more Nev Campbell, definitely.
Nev Campbellish. Oh.
And so she's standing there behind him and everything, and he gets, he's a real affable guy, Mm-hmm. And then he goes, hey, I finished giving my order. He's like, hey, I really love the button-up shirt sweats combo that you're wearing.
Looks like you're flying a tall boy there, sir. Look at that old comment.
He had to comment on my terrible attire. I was wearing because I had been on calls during the day, and so I dress like a newscaster nowadays. So you have a nice shirt on, and then you got sweats on because I'm on all these Zoom calls,
Your typical black shirt you like to wear.
And my black shirt, exactly.
Yeah, you love your black shirt.
And so he was being such an ass. But it was funny, and I'm like, oh, I'm glad. I go, you really weren't supposed to see that because they're standing there now. It's not like a drive-through; they're standing over you, looking down into your car.
Sir, do you have your hand in your pants?
Yeah, exactly. I should have said something rude, like, "Well, good thing I'm wearing them."
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you don't want me to see me without him. Jeez Louise.
Funny. They catch you at the knuckle shuffle going on.
And so I took it all in good,
This guy's eye raping you, like.
Yeah, I know. He was trying to. get in good with his trainee there, I think.
Hey, come over here, girl. Look at this.
I helped him along with that one.
Yeah, I'm sure you did, you perv. Yeah, you're all perv. Hey, can the girl help me instead of you?
Yeah, but she was just paying attention, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't believe, I couldn't believe he said it because this is
maybe it was Undercover Boss.
No, it wasn't Undercover Boss. It was just some smart ass college guy.
Then he gets called in after work, like, hey, I was standing there watching you talk to that fat guy in the jeans.
That's right, the fat guy with the sweats and the button-up shirt.
Button-up shirt, yeah, the interesting clothing style, and the fat chick with the glasses. And
yeah. Fortune Feimster came through and got some Chick-fil-A. If you don't know who Fortune is, she's a very funny young lady who's younger than me, but we have a bit of the same hairstyle.
You have something in common. Yeah, you actually have a lot in common when I think about it.
Yeah, a little bit there. Hey, we just served fucking Fortune Feimster here at the Chick-fil-A marathon drive-through.
Yeah.
So what's going on with you? By the way, we got somebody making comments. I don't know if you can see that. You probably on your phone, aren't you?
I'm on my phone. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll tell you. I'll read some comments here at the end. So.
Oh. Okay.
Ow. Ow.
Okay. All this technology.
Yeah, I know. Go ahead.
So, a little background, and then we get into the dilemma, I suppose, of
the dilemma.
Well, I'm like Dr. Smith on, I'm always, effing up my back, right? And,
I thought you meant you were usually playing with young preteen boys.
Yeah, people. Hey, kids, come here.
Will Robinson, help me, Will Robinson. Go get me some candies, please, Will Robinson.
Be with the robot. Come here.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He's always playing with a robot and a preteen boy. That's Miles' title.
Yeah,
I was gonna open the show by telling everybody I feel like Ashton Kutcher right now.
Why?
Because you are my Danny Masterson to my Ashton Kutcher. But I thought maybe that was too rude.
Oh, wow, really?
I mean, you just posted on Facebook this poor lady in white pants. You took 100 snaps of from a distance. It was like some kind of weird.
Accidentally.
It seemed to be framed really well, to be honest with you.
Accidentally framed.
Yeah.
Really well.
It's like you had some composition on those sons of bitches, that's for sure.
Deleted.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
That post has been deleted, by the way. You guys made me feel very creepy after I said And so that was on the weekend, and it kind of hurt my back, and it kind of got in my hip, pretty bad. And
when it gets to the hip, you're ruined.
Yeah, I know, right? And
because you don't have it in the lips. So
thank you. Yes. And so today rolled around. And I was not needed to go to the auto parts store where I work immediately. And, I was going to come in a little bit later. I didn't want to tell my boss I felt injured because he doesn't believe me anyway. But
well, nobody believes you at this point. You're like the boy who cried wolf.
You're bullshit. Come on, man.
Yeah. I'm sorry. My hip is hurt. I can't believe it. I was playing with my robot and my preteen boy, and I've hurt myself.
Really, mommy. Really?
Yeah. You've got your ringtone is Lost in Space theme.
Some people had bailed at work, and he's like, "Hey, you gotta get in here. You gotta get in here."
Is your boss a heavy smoker or something?
Rock You gotta hit him hard, Rock.
Hit him hard, Rock.
He goes, I gotta get going to a meeting. Can you get in here? And I'm like, oh, okay.
Ooh. Hey, Miles, stay away from my robot.
Yeah, don't touch the kid or the robot, please.
Or my robot or my kid.
And so anyway, I get there and I realize he's already like taken off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we must have just missed each other, and like it's locked up. I'm like, oh well, shit. I didn't bring the key with me.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh well, that sucks, right?
Right, yeah.
So I go, maybe I'll call him and he'll come back. I call him, no, straight to voicemail.
Uh-oh. He's gone.
So I text, nothing, crickets. Yep. So I go, damn it, man. Like I'm trying to get through the fire door, can't do it. You know, I was like, damn, man, this is gonna suck, you know. And for some crazy reason, I find this window open.
Wait a minute, you're gonna break in?
Well, it was open. I slid it open.
It was unlocked.
Yeah.
Is this into the women's bathroom by any chance?
As I like to go in and out of the building, yes. No, but it was accessible. But I mean, you know, I would have to hoist myself up, get on a lift.
I think hoist is the operative word there. Yes.
Yeah. And I'm like, damn it, man.
Man, if I only would have been wearing my Cavaricis, I could have.
Yeah, I could do this.
Squoze into this thing.
If I was like 30 years younger, damn it, I could have got this done by now. And I'm trying to do it. I like, man, I can't do it. I go, wait a minute, I got a toolbox in my car. I'll stand on that.
I thought you were gonna set your toolbox under your belt.
Yeah, well, that too. Yeah, I got a tool shed there. Yeah.
Oh, tool shed. Sorry.
But so like I get up there, I get on the ledge. It's got like a ledge. I'm like, oh man, I made it. Maybe I can do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I swing my bad leg in to the building first, right?
Right.
And now I'm straddling this window, man.
Watching people drive by going, what in the fuck is
people beeping, waving, hey man.
What is Michael Chiklis going into this building for?
I go, what if I get arrested? Like someone thinks I'm breaking into this building. You know?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they would not rush over. They call the cops to be like, there's this really fat guy trying to get in a really small window.
I think Louis Anderson is back from the dead and he's trying to break into a store, I think. I don't know. You know, right?
I left my Snicker bar in here.
So I'm half in, half out, you know. And,
well, which half was out? Oh, you had one leg in and one. Yeah, so it was. Yeah,
one leg was in the building, the other one was out, right?
If your ass was hanging out, you practically disappeared.
I had one cheek in, one cheek out. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I go, I got to get my bad leg to the ground first, you know.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm like,
are you still working your way in at this point?
Yeah, I'm half in, half out. So now I'm leaning, you know, extending my bad leg. I'm touching nothing but air. I'm like, oh shit, this ain't good.
How far down is it?
Because
where's your testicles and all this? Are they sitting on the window ledge?
One was in and one was out. Okay.
Because you got a very loose scrote.
I do. I have an old man balls now. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got your scrote is.
Thank you. I'm glad you got to see it.
I've never seen your scrote. Let me put it that way. But you've told stories about your very loose scrotum and
well, it's even looser now because man, I finally touched the ground. But at this point, I'm like, whoa. You know?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that was horrible. And I managed to get my other leg through finally. But it was like, God.
So
it's horrible.
Didn't leave part of your sack on the ledge, did you?
It still feels like it, yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
I can't believe you're trying to crawl through a window.
I did. No, I did.
What made you think this is a good idea?
Well, like I said, I used to be a young guy, a little agile, not great, but I used to be.
Yeah,
I
you
go, how
needed.
bad do I want this? How bad do I want it?
Yeah, that's. I can imagine you climbing through any kind of window.
It happened. Yeah, I did. I did actually force myself into the window.
How interesting.
Okay.
What's that?
Oh, I don't.
Are you getting support over there?
Me check my messenger?
No. Oh.
Oh, don't listen to my wife. Don't.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that was very wow. I don't know.
You don't know? Yeah, I that probably took another couple of years off your life.
Well, I'm glad I wasn't really planning on having any more children, at age 50 something, I was like,
Well, you never know. I mean, you have been saving up in that
my nuts are
old
like
glass water bottle.
my nuts are like cottage cheese now, man. I'm telling you,
Oh my
like,
gosh.
Jesus. Oh.
Well, what was it that you had? The doctor said you had
I had he said I had a bag of worms. I
a
had a
bag
rare
of worms. That's right. So did you lose any worms on the way in?
I have a medical condition. It's called the bag of worms.
It's called the bag of. Is it really? That's the scientific name, bag of
Well,
worms.
that's the loose interpretation.
Is
There's
this
a
Dr.
Latin.
Mike?
Dr. Mark. Yeah.
Dr. Mark. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
There's a thing-
Myers, I hate to tell you
Well,
this, but you got a condition for your scrotum called bag of worms.
I think my dad had it too, because my dad said, yeah, in the army, like a bunch of guys came over and like,
Oh, we're checking out his junk?
yeah, like these doctors came over to see something.
Okay.
It's like extra
Wow.
veins.
Well, probably not terrible to have extra veins down there. Maybe.
Well, I don't know.
So we had somebody in the. I sent out a thing so people could actually watch this live, and we have somebody watching.
Okay.
And they have a couple of funny things in here. One is referencing Farley's fat man in a little suit, fat man in a little window. Another one is Miles needs a scrotum tuck.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I will not lie with that.
This goes back in your story a little bit, or back in our conversation. They only spend their singles at the Dollar General, not at the strip club. Unlike yourself.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, it's all nice little things. And then
That's
they had
funny.
something to say about the character reference for the Kutcher Masterson situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, all very funny stuff. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
But are you going to be okay, Miles?
I don't really want to ever have to do that again. I hope in this lifetime, but
Maybe you should get some biker shorts whenever you have to do that, so you can kind of pull everything in a little bit better.
I don't know. I just feel like Krusty the Clown, like, hey, kid.
Spandex or something. Hey,
The way I felt. Yeah.
hey. You're probably wearing those Bears boxers for Christ's sake, and it's like slime all over the windowsill.
Yeah, those are getting pretty holy. I'm gonna have to actually
Get a new pair.
get a new pair.
Well, if anybody was in the neighborhood where Miles was, he was just doing his job.